Hammond Report for Thursday, February 17th of 2022. Jon Hammond here, the organ player and accordionist. I'm back with my daily Hammond Report. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me once again for some more of my music and stories. Well, there's a lot to unpack on this clip here. The tune I wrote in Paris, France, 1981. It's called Lydia's Tune. I recorded it on my very first album with the tenor saxophonist you see there, Todd Anderson, on the original recording. And here we have Chuggy Carter on congas and percussion. Berger in the string section back there on the guitar. Todd Anderson, of course, on tenor. And Grappone on the drums, who I met in 1987 on a TWA flight. And yours truly, Jon Hammond. I had my 1959 B3 Hammond organ. Well, the story is, I got to Paris in September of 1981 after a very quick flight on the Air France Concorde jet from JFK to Charles de Gaulle. It took 3 hours and 26 minutes. And it was an enjoyable 3.5 hours. And it really didn't hit me till I got to Paris what I was really doing there, because I had never traveled internationally. It was my first trip overseas. And of course I got there and everybody was speaking French, and I couldn't speak maybe 5 words in French. But I looked kind of French, so people would come up to me and start speaking in French, and I did my best to reply. But as soon as they heard me speak my American English, that didn't go over real well. But you know, I spent 56 days over there. Yeah, by the time I left there, I really fell in love with Paris. And I spent a good amount of that time in the Hotel Rue de Seine on the left bank there, where all the art galleries are. And that's where I wrote this tune, in my hotel room, on a little keyboard that I had bought over there, Yamaha. You can only play, you know, pack out the notes, and I wrote this tune one note at a time, but it stuck to the wall. It came into my head after I met this sad girl in a famous cafe, Cafe Au du Magot. Her name was Lydia, and so that's how I got the name. I don't know where she is today, but the song is still here. And you know what else is still here? The audio recorder that I recorded this session on, and that was part of the reason I put this special session together in the Ellington Room, was because my friend Willie Herman helped me, and along with some other engineers as well, too, from California Historical Radio Society, to refurbish my original Nakamichi 550 deck. You see it on top of my Leslie speaker there. I'm playing some Hammond B3 here for you on my 1959 Hammond B3. Got 3 microphones in there, some Sennheisers. And I bought that machine in 1976 on West 45th Street at Harvey Electronics. $550 in cash. And that was a lot of dough back in 1976. Still a lot of dough. But I made the investment and I did some really memorable recordings with that machine. And it went a lot of places with me. My friend Bruce Hatch eventually replaced the record heads at his company that was called Sound Genesis in San Francisco. And I still own this machine, and this is how the audio was recorded. And this is a snappy version of the tune. I go way back with all these cats. It was really a pleasure to do this, and I want to thank all the folks who came out to hear us play live. And my friend Tom Pistone brought his wife and friend all the way from down Long Island and enjoyed it with us. And I know Tom from the NAMM organization. And it was just a really beautiful night. So it's a pleasure to bring it to you. Whenever you hear this melody, it's one of my tunes that has gotten around pretty good. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. I want to thank you once again for checking out my Hammond Report. I haven't heard too much feedback, but I know there's a few folks out there listening. I'm going to bring it home with this one. Lydia's tune on the Hammond Report. I just want to say one last thing. Today, that is. Bye now.
Thank you very much.